Sanders on a horse. Everywhere. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there is a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might what? Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like him, like, do you like him? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. Even Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday, and he came into my apartment and tucked me into bed. Don't forget that part. Sure you did. You're great. I wouldn't even into you, I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing. It's definitely not cool. You are great. Yeah, I am great. I am great. I have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did you tell me his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lit up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was watering. This can't be good. He told me that his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with him and brought him home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know if it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Should I share it? No. Did I? Oh, I guess I said no. Miriam nods furiously. He told me that he uses... Oh, I said yes. He uses redacted. Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and to figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Evelyn rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders on a horse. That's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, she has a short horse stance before dismounting with a flourish, and slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. How are you getting home, Colonel? How are you getting home? You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. You good friend, Miriam tends to cover for you. Oh, no, it's just wanna, just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smile as this to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Joestar, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. Oh, that escalated quickly. You try and get a peek of her, Joestar's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Okay. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. And now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You made the rules? I'm not sure you know get a meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world, it takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Joestar, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a fairly heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Joestar's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Oh, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Boost womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. Oh, am I cursing at a robot? Oops. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Verbist. Joestar jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Joestar, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and now my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I am here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I get a little worked up if people try and pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Not that being listen to you. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. The chimkin. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Najas? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which I have no one to sample. I don't know. What am I sampling? Oh, well, what was it? However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh, pepper. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... cock off. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... cock off. Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill. Cough. The prophecy. Cough, cough. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Why would that be an option? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Team Rocket, blasting off again. They're Team Rocket now. That's their team name. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. What are we doing? Is everything in competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Didn't I just say Team Rocket? Portable monsters? Come on. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to stay in my education and pursue my dreams of becoming a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-but-all with an opinion? I mean, with an apron. Besides, I already brought my own lunch. You know, I know that Joel said it's pronounced whatever he said. I can't find it anywhere, but I'm just gonna pronounce it as nauseous because it sounds like nauseous, and that's what this game makes me feel. It'll give you the energy to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents to you the gift. I said that wrong. It's so tiny. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert. It takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I learned enough for today. Let's battle! Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely I hope I stopped its madness. Now, students, settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Then a huge light blasting in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, woo. Woof. I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Battle music. You had his chicken. You had his mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Doing more potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. I don't know. Oh boy, that's really hot. Oh no, I was right. I don't know what I picked. That's right, but how would you have gotten into the school without knowing that? When I get to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11. That wasn't rapid fire, but I want to win this one. I want to rub his belly, guys. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? I trust. Oh, that was wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now, it'd be a great time to harness energy, so where does it come from? Oh yeah, small town where dreams are born. Yeah. That's right, this is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Aru! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Oh, wrong. I don't know what it was. Don't make me get that spray bottle. Okay, next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Najas. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you totally makes you totally forget what you were doing. And all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to build? I couldn't even read it! What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Grr. You're sharing on Desert Island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! What? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on this challenge? You're falling behind. Oh, sorry. No, not this. This is stressful. What's up to with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. On the next station ever, Ashley has begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasp. Yikes. Oops. You know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow plant utilize as a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Brr. You might not have any hands, but Naja's does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Yikes. You can hear everyone talking. You realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer and rescue your dough before it's over-mixed. Naja's, no! Or you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by those quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way will turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. I failed, and I broke my hand in the process. This is awful. Colonel Sanders is never gonna fall for me now. I'm never gonna get the other 10 spices. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. But here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Naja's injury. You see Sprinkles beginning to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I just get straight to dessert. Gag. Under this white chocolate dome, you will find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Najas to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours a hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée? Okay. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the hot chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Should I internalize my feelings or put myself— Wait, no, I'm rapid fire. What do I do? Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames— they burst into actual flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by the poor performance, not to mention your crispy bride brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. Well, and he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. What? I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an some kind of doctor. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-cut beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Seems like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders strained his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, is honest, as something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's Team Rocket. Oh. It's the Spork Monster. Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Gorko, my twin. I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Gorko? Well, we're twins. No, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Nana's just is saying, we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose. We don't really need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss... Where did we get biscuits? We didn't finish our biscuits from earlier. Did we just have biscuits in our pockets? Did we have pockets? We just have a bag full of biscuits? A bag of biscuits? Where are these biscuits coming from? I need answers. You toss the biscuit into Rorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who, once upon a time, turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Oh, no. I was a chihuahua. I was still a student at this school, until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely. Porker used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Now it's just together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh, a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're going about to find out. Ooh.